My thoughts today were focused around practical solutions to some of the systemic issues we face in the world system, such as criminal activity and the high likelihood of most criminals who go to prison just going back to crime when they get out, because they either have no other way in which they know to make a living for themselves, or simply put, their society simply makes no space for them. And I was thinking, like, okay, there could be some really simple solutions to that, such as real education in the prison system. But then that led me to the point of, okay, that means that every single employee within every single prison would need to act with compassion and firmness, and in such a way that they don't take advantage of prisoners, and they don't abuse prisoners, and they don't take personally the things that prisoners might do to them, and all sorts of things like that. And the reality is that most people would struggle to fulfill that role. Now, obviously, I'm going off of what I know of people, what I see on TV, not that that's necessarily very accurate, but what I know of people is that we very much struggle, especially in developing countries like South Africa. We really struggle to be good teachers, because it's hard. You have to set yourself aside and do what's best for the student, and it takes a lot to learn that. And if you even look at the schools in South Africa, especially the public schools, even teachers have no passion for their work and make no real effort to teach kids, and they struggle with some common challenges that teachers around the world face. And this thinking about this stuff keeps bringing me back to this point of, there are plenty of really great ideas for implementing change. There's so much that we could do. And if you even look at something like basic income guaranteed, or universal basic income, whichever name you might know it by, the theory is great, but the question always comes in with the implementation of it, because we, as a global society, are prone to be corrupt, are prone to be greedy, are prone to be quick to get angry. We have short tempers. We're prone to be very emotional. We're prone to all of these things that makes the implementation of really great ideas very difficult, because we have so much within our emotional bodies standing in the way of us being able to set aside the way that we think, the way that we've been living, and the way that we've been working with each other to really develop something new and something different and something better. And that's why I keep coming back to this point of saying that it's all about who we are, not just me and you connected by this video, by YouTube or Facebook or whichever other platform. It's every single person in the world who has to be part of the change. And that being part of the change doesn't always mean taking part in some great idea, because we have our personal weaknesses. If we're not working to transform those weaknesses within us into something better, like, for example, transform greed into selflessness, then we're just going to slip back into our old patterns. I mean, something that anyone can relate to is difficulty in communicating, where you're talking with someone, they say something and you take it personally, and now all of a sudden you don't really like this person anymore. And that affects who you are with them. That affects the decisions you make, how you speak with them, how you talk about them to other people. It has a long chain of consequences that we don't always realize until further on down the road when they're kind of like bam in front of our faces. So our lives are filled with these little things that actually are big things. These little parts of who we are that actually have a big effect on how we live, how we participate in the world, and at the end of the day, the world that we are all collectively creating. So it's up to us to ask questions, to question ourselves, to question how we live, to question how we think, and to question whether all of these things within us are actually part of creating the best possible life on earth. Because our thoughts become words, which become actions, and our actions collectively create how the world is. So that is why it's so important to address who we are, along with and in conjunction with implementing really great ideas for potential solutions to our social issues. Okay, thank you very much for watching. There's a cat busy rubbing her face all over this thing, the burglar guard that my phone is attached to. That's why the screen's vibrating. And yeah, so I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching. You're going to see me next time.